The Biome Changer. The air had a peculiar chill, a sensation Anya couldn't quite place. One moment, the familiar scent of pine needles and damp earth filled her nostrils as she harvested spruce logs. The next, a dry, dusty breeze ruffled her hair, carrying the faint, earthy aroma of sand. She paused, her diamond axe resting against a tree trunk, and looked around. Just beyond the towering spruce trees, where dense foliage should have continued, a stark, golden dune rose, impossibly smooth and steep. A lone cactus stood defiantly on its crest, its spiny arms reaching towards the sky. Anya frowned. Deserts did not simply appear next to taiga forests. She continued deeper, her unease growing with every step. Further on, a patch of shimmering ice glistened, melting slowly into a murky swamp, its surface dotted with lily pads and entangled vines. A polar bear, its white fur stained with swamp grime, ambled sluggishly through the reeds, its powerful paws slipping on the slick mud. Nearby, a group of jungle parrots squawked in confusion from the branches of an oak tree, their vibrant plumage a startling contrast against the temperate wood. The world was unraveling. Driven by a growing sense of dread, Anya veered towards the nearest village, a settlement she knew well, nestled in the heart of a vast plains biome. But as she approached, the sight that greeted her stole the breath from her lungs. Half the village remained a picture of pastoral tranquility, with the wheat fields swaying gently and cows grazing in lush green pastures. The other half, however, had transformed into something grotesque and alien. Jagged netherrack spikes pierced the sky where houses once stood, their surfaces glowing faintly with magma. A lava pool bubbled menacingly near the village well, casting an eerie orange glow on the terrified villagers, who huddled together, their faces pale with fear. Zombie villagers, some with patches of warped fungus growing on their skin, shambled through the chaos, moaning disjointedly. Anya crept closer, her hand instinctively going to the hilt of her sword. She spotted an elder villager, Thistle, a man usually known for his calm demeanor and endless supply of wisdom. Now, Thistle stood near the bizarre intersection of plains and Nether, his body trembling, one side of his face taking on the rough purplish texture of a warped Nilium block, the other still soft and wrinkled. He pointed a trembling finger towards the ground, muttering in a low, guttural growl, a sound completely unlike his usual gentle hums. His gaze was fixed on a swirling patch of shimmering air that hovered just above the earth where the biomes collided, pulsating with an unnatural energy. Anya understood. This wasn't natural. Thistle wasn't simply scared. He was afflicted, his very being a testament to the merging biomes. The elder's erratic gestures clearly indicated the cause lay beneath the ground. In the very heart of the village, his hand moved in sweeping circular motions, suggesting a device, a mechanism that had gone terribly, catastrophically wrong. The ground vibrated faintly beneath Anya's boots as she approached the point Elder Thistle indicated. The air grew thick with a strange static, a hum that seemed to resonate in her very bones. She noticed a faint outline on the ground, a subtle distortion that suggested something hidden, just beneath the surface. Digging carefully with her pickaxe, she soon uncovered a massive, obsidian-plated structure, partially buried, its surface etched with glowing redstone circuits. It pulsed with an unholy light, a chaotic blend of colors that shifted from the cool blues of ice to the fiery oranges of magma, from the earthy greens of a forest to the stark whites of bone blocks. This was it, the Biome Changer. It was clearly an ancient experimental device, now unstable and operating far beyond its intended parameters. The redstone contraptions were twisted, broken, or fused with foreign elements. A section of the device, once a precise arrangement of repeaters, now pulsed erratically, Overgrown with glowing coarse fruit from an end biome, its purple blossoms vibrating with uncontrolled power. Anya needed to shut it down, or better yet, reverse its terrifying effect. Her mind raced, sifting through her knowledge of redstone and ancient mechanics. The main power conduit seemed to be drawing energy from a colossal chunk of nether quartz that was now fused directly into the machine, but the entire system was overloaded, short-circuiting. To stabilize it, she would need to recalibrate the primary conduits. She spotted empty slots for ancient artifacts, a heart of the sea, a totem of undying, and a block of primeval dirt. Only these rare, almost mythical items possessed the unique resonance needed to counteract the device's current chaotic output. The challenge was immense. The world outside was a kaleidoscope of hazards. She needed the heart of the sea, likely in a deep, cold ocean that might now be next to a blistering badlands. The totem of undying, often guarded by dangerous illagers in their woodland mansions, could now be found in a mansion suddenly sprouting from the middle of a desert temple. And primeval dirt, that could only be found deep within a mushroom field, a biome known for its isolation, which might now be within spitting distance of a warped forest. Anya began her perilous journey. The first item, the heart of the sea, led her towards a newly formed coastal region, a shimmering ocean, strangely warm in one section and frigidly cold in another, now abutted a barren mesa biome. As she navigated the treacherous cliffs, a chilling hiss echoed behind her. A creeper, its fuse already lit, emerged from a patch of desert bushes. Anya sprinted, her heart pounding, weaving through the conflicting terrain. The creeper, its steps oddly hesitant on the unstable ground, seemed confused by the shifting textures beneath its feet, but its single-minded pursuit never wavered. Anya knew this creeper, Sparky, from a previous encounter. It was particularly tenacious. She plunged into the mottled ocean, the water quickly transitioning from temperate to icy. After a frantic search, she located a sunken ship, partially embedded in a block of ice. As she swam towards it, a flash of purple and black caught her eye. An Enderman, taller and leaner than any she had encountered, materialized near the ship. Its eyes, normally glowing a fierce purple, seemed unfocused, darting around as if trying to comprehend its alien surroundings. It snatched a block of coral from the ship's wreckage, stared at it intently, then dropped it, seemingly disappointed. This Enderman, Glimmer, had a peculiar air about it. Less aggressive, more bewildered, as Anya struggled with a particularly stubborn clam that held the heart of the sea. The Enderman, as if startled by a sudden biome shift near its feet, teleported abruptly, inadvertently dislodging the clam and sending the shimmering heart of the sea tumbling into Anya's waiting hands. Anya grasped the artifact, a silent understanding passing between her and the disoriented Enderman before it vanished again, reappearing only to snatch a random block of packed ice before shimmering out of sight once more. Next, the Totem of Undying. The map led her to what was once a sprawling taiga forest, now a patchwork quilt of biomes. A woodland mansion, its dark oak walls warped and cracked, now stood partially submerged in a deep ocean, its upper floors capped with snow. Vexes, usually confined to the mansion's interior, buzzed erratically through the freezing air outside, their ghostly forms occasionally phasing through blocks of ice. Inside, Anya navigated the treacherous, mixed-up corridors, where a library floor might suddenly give way to a bubbling lava pool. She encountered a group of pillagers, their crossbows pointed, but their aim was comically off, as they struggled to maintain their footing on the perpetually shifting ground. As Anya battled her way through the mansion, Sparky the Creeper, somehow having followed her across the biomes, detonated a hole in a wall, creating a shortcut into a treasure chamber. Though a nuisance, Sparky's single-minded destruction occasionally proved useful. Anya grabbed the totem from its pedestal, the intricate golden carvings a stark contrast to the chaotic surroundings. Finally, primeval dirt. Her compass pointed to what should have been a vast mushroom island, known for its unique red mycelium. But instead of the familiar red, the island was now a chaotic blend. A desert oasis with a mushroom cap, a small mesa with red mycelium patches, and even a patch of endstone. Anya had to brave an underground ravine that now merged a lush cave with a deep, dark, glowing skulk sensors creating an eerie light. She found the ancient dirt block, pulsing faintly with a primordial energy, nestled beneath a giant red mushroom that now grew out of a block of ancient debris. With all 3 items in her inventory, Anya raced back towards the village. The Biome Changer's hum had grown into a roar, the swirling vortex above it now spitting out random blocks. A block of coral landing in a snowy plain, a patch of warped nilium appearing on a desert dune. Elder Thistle, his condition worsening, had collapsed, his body now a mosaic of textures. Anya reached the machine, her heart pounding against her ribs. Sparky the creeper was right on her heels, its fuse hissing ominously, its green skin a bizarre camouflage against the ever-changing landscape. She inserted the heart of the sea into its slot, then the totem of undying. As she reached for the primeval dirt, the ground beneath her feet began to ripple violently. The Biome Changer pulsed brighter, its power spiraling out of control. Hiss! Sparky was closer than she thought. It launched itself forward, its eyes fixed on her. Anya lunged, thrusting the block of primeval dirt into the final slot. At that very instant, the creeper detonated. The explosion was deafening, a concussive blast that ripped through the unstable air. Anya was thrown backward, landing hard. For a moment, she saw only flashes of light and felt the searing heat. She braced herself for the full force of the device's catastrophic meltdown. But the meltdown never came. When the dust settled, and Anya slowly pushed herself up, rubbing her ringing ears, the world was different. The chaotic swirling above the Biome Changer had ceased. The device itself was no longer pulsing with uncontrolled energy. Instead, it glowed with a steady, harmonious light. Its obsidian plates now integrated seamlessly into the ground, almost like an ancient monument. And the world had changed. It wasn't chaos anymore. The merging biomes had stabilized, but they hadn't reverted to their original forms. Instead, they had blended, fused into impossible, breathtaking landscapes. A vast ocean now seamlessly merged with a lush jungle. Palm trees growing on the sandy beaches that met coral reefs. A snowy taiga had gentle rolling hills of red mushroom mycelium, dotted with giant toadstools and frosted pines. Desert canyons opened into vibrant flower forests, their walls streaked with hardened clay and colorful blossoms. The air was no longer discordant, but carried a gentle melody of 1,000 different biomes harmonizing. Elder Thistle, still lying where he had fallen, stirred. He sat up slowly, his eyes wide with a new kind of wonder. His skin, once a chaotic patchwork, had now settled into a gentle, flowing blend of plains grass and netherrack, creating an organic, artistic pattern. He looked at his hands, then at the new world around him, a soft, astonished smile gracing his lips. Above, Glimmer the Enderman materialized, holding a single block of snowy moss, a biome blend previously unimaginable. It tilted its head, its eyes now calmly surveying the transformed landscape, a hint of curiosity replacing its former confusion. It held the block out, then dropped it gently, as if offering a gift to this new, improbable world. Anya stood, her mouth slightly agape. She had intended to fix the world, to return it to normal. Instead, the accidental intervention of Sparky's explosion, combined with the power of the artifacts, had created something entirely new. It wasn't a world to be fixed, but a world to be explored, a world reborn. And Anya, the accidental architect of this beautiful, impossible realm, knew her adventure had only just truly begun.